Hey guys, how's it going? Ghostly Rich here today. Just going to be working on a little project. This is a bracket that comes with a Teraflex Jeep tire carrier. Looks like that. Hey Meeks, want to show them? Alright. So it goes right here. And it's meant to hold your third brake light. Instead, I want to change it into some backup lights so that way when I'm backing up, when I'm off-roading, I can flick the switch and shine those two lights at the back to fully light up the bush behind me. So, if you remember, I did a how to wire a rear light bar. So that'll show you how to get the wire down to here. I'm not going to re-show that. If you want that section, go check out that video. I'll put it in the description as well, so that way you can just click it to see how the wire gets from under the hood to here, and also the switch in there. That way, if you already know how to do all that, it's not a big deal. But I'm going to show you how to mess with this. So I've already taken it off, as you can see. The next thing you're going to have to do is pop this open and take this track off. Now I've already got it off, but I can show you how it comes off. So as you can see, there's clips on the bottom, and these fold in. So what you want to do is fold these out one at a time first. Fold the whole top end out. So those little clips are just, you want to, like I said, press down and pull out. After you get those all out, then you pull back and these just slip right out. Check in here to make sure there is none stuck there. And then if you look right here, this is where that rubber grommet is. Let's see if I can show you. Right where this is, you just squeeze it with your fingers and work it out. Now we can get wires all the way from here through our door, through this compartment here. I'll show you that part afterwards. We're going to go through a plug that's under here. We're going to make a small cut, pull the wire up and through, and that will be, if we move this and we move this, heck, this can come right out, and then this can go right up. Oh, that one's heavy. I got my shackles in there, that's why. Oh. Okay. So within this compartment here, there's a rubber grommet. From right here, there's another rubber grommet right here. I wouldn't suggest going here because usually your exhaust is sitting right here. So you might want to take it from the one that's over under here. I might have to remove my jack, but right in this small compartment here, if you move your jack stuff, you'll see another rubber plug. We'll put a small cut in that and then pull our wire up and through, and that'll wire up and into here, which will be going around and over here. On this bracket, if you want to do this, if you have these bolts with the nylocks, you're going to have to step it up a bit. Step the hole up just a tiny bit so that way it just has enough room for that screw to come through. And then now we'll just mount these two just like that and see what kind of movement we have there. Pull these two bolts out that have little hangers on them. They're just a Torx bolt. You'll see now that you can get in here so you can run your cabling up this piece of plastic to the back. Now, like I said earlier, you could use the rubber right there. There's also a piece of tape under there, which you'll notice. And that piece of tape, I think, might have a hole that goes down to there. You would have to seal it if you use that. I think I'm just going to go through this piece of rubber right here and run a wire up and into through here. Mika, are you going to explain this to them? Perfect. You get up and stretch. So, I used to have it run to here. And what I've done is I've gone under the shield now and brought it up through that rubber right there. I don't have the exhaust here because I did a high tuck. There's the wire coming out here, which will get wired to it. The next thing to do is to bring my wire up and along here. As you can see, these edges are rounded, but I still would suggest, if you can, if you want, you could even bring it up right here. There's less edge, but we're just gonna bring it up. You could even go under this rubber right here, and we're just gonna bring it up and through here. Bend this out, like I said, tuck it in, and we'll bring it right here. If you have something that's already loomed, that's best. If not, you could release these straps, cut the tape, be very careful for these wires, and you could actually integrate it into this loom right here if you want to. My wire's sitting right there, but I need to get it out through that hole. Fingers in here, thumb support, and then just pop it out. It'll sit like that. You'll see you have 3 hooks there. Throw that off to the side for a sec. Right there goes out to your grommet. You can see my finger there, maybe. Yeah, see my finger moving? Perfect. So I'm going to delete that brake light by disconnecting this and then popping out that harness completely. And then after I do that, I'll do my soldering and whatnot, and I will reuse that grommet, which is for that harness. I just don't want to have to tie that harness up in there. What I do is I take a pair of pliers and slowly cut through it. You'll see there's a guard in there to protect the wiring harness. After we pop it out, see this metal guard? That's the one I'm talking about. So feel free to go in there. Now see how it seals like that? Perfect. So we can wrap that around our wire and it'll seal up. So next thing we need to do is fish our wire from right there. You can zap strap it up along through here. Like I said, if you wanted to, you could try and cut into this and put it right through the same one. For me, I'm not too worried. I'm just going to zap strap it along here. And then this has been disconnected so you don't have an extra wiring harness there. And we can feel through there. We're going to just feed it through there. I'm going to solder these lights in. Other thing I suggest is a quick disconnect, so that way if you have to pull your spare tire off, you can quick disconnect it from here to slide your lights off. Otherwise you won't be able to take them off to take your spare tire off. I just so happen to have an extra one lying around. You could use spade terminals, but make sure they're marine grade so that way they're nice and waterproof. Left a little bit extra right here just so that way it's there. I taped it all the way down so it's one unison thing. Coming down, some call it an umbilical cord. There's my quick disconnect right here. Then I put that rubber grommet back in. Literally after I slid it down the center, I just wrapped around this and it's kind of forced and squeezed it in. It'll seal up nicely around there. Left a security loop in here so that way if I need to pull some extra to maneuver it, I can. Zap strap. Probably put another one there. Or tighten this up, whatever I do. Probably one more right there. Rubber's back in. This went along here. Just quickly smack those 2 screws back in. And now I'm just going to put the tray down, clean this all up, and we'll show you what it looks like. Look how slick that turned out. I ended up hiding it in behind here. You wouldn't even know it was there. And then I zap strapped it. There they are from this side. Put them on a little bit of an angle so they're aimed down a little bit, and they're kind of aimed a little bit out. So that way they can shoot along where they want to. Let's take a look. If we come over here and hit switch number 3, that should be it. There they are. As you can see, they're working. I have a 6 in one and 4 in the other. They're 2 different pods, but they're spares that I had. My chances of finding 2 similar ones later on are pretty high, so I'll just switch mode as I please. I just wanted 2 of those in there right now. But yeah, that's what they look like. Let's show you what they look like maybe after I power this off. And we'll power off the garage lighting. Look into the garage. I mean, you do have that top light on, but all the blue light is all these 2 puppies. But yeah, just a cool little thing to show you how to run some lighting into here if you so wish and want to. As you can see, I have it so I can move it still a little bit. This one's a little tighter. Whoa. And see it moving up and down. You can do whatever you want. Aim these however you so wish. Tighten them down afterwards if you like. Thanks again for watching. Press the like video out. Subscribe for more.